Good morning, everyone, from beautiful, sunny Tokyo, Japan. It is so hard to leave this gorgeous, gorgeous city, but today is the day. I'm going to show you my first-hand experience being a first-time user of the Shinkansen bullet train. I got two train rides ahead of me, one to get to Tokyo Station and one, of course, from Tokyo Station all the way to Nagano. I'm going to show that exact experience, no edits, no BS. If I make a mistake, it's going to be in this video. But first, I got to get my favorite fast food here in Tokyo one last time and then get a little Java wasted before I face the train system yet again. Thank you all for being here. Time to hit Yoshinoya. This is literally the fastest and healthiest fast food I've ever had in my life. I'm in love with this spot. Okay, so what better meal for an epic travel day on the train systems here in Japan than the XXL Stamina Bowl? So I'm gonna grab that. And then I'm gonna hit the timer here the moment I press send order, and we're gonna see how long this takes to come out. Send order. Timer is starting. Okay, here we go. Let the games begin. Alright, so just got this massive plate of food put in front of me. 93 seconds to have something like that come out. And I guess it comes with an egg. I don't know if this is hard-boiled or if this is raw. I don't know. I had no idea it was going to come with that, but yeah, 93 seconds. When you need food quickly, you're on a travel day and you need a lot of food. Yoshinoya for the win. So I've gotten a lot of crap over the years for eating raw eggs, but that is like a standard here. So to answer the question, I crack that egg into my rice, and yes, it's just a raw egg. So extra protein comeuppance for the travel day. Whew. For about $8 US, that was borderline too much food. Got to get up and over the sky bridge now. Oh God. Hopefully they don't charge me for like extra baggage on the train with this gut full of XXL Stamina Bowl. Meat sweats. All right, the bags are packed. Time to check out. I had a lot of you ask about which hotel I stayed at here in Tokyo. So this is Hostel Shinjuku. I'll put that up on the screen right there. I had a lot of you ask how much I paid per night. It does vary based on the night. So busier nights like Saturday, they charge me quite a bit more. Some of you may notice I'm in a different room than the one I started in. I extended my stay here by 4 days and I had to move rooms, but still worked out to be like $50 to $70 a night. And for this location, highly recommend. Fantastic staff, comfortable bed, and actually, believe it or not, even though this looks like basically a cruise ship cabin, it's a bit bigger than some of the options in the area, like those little guys across the way there. Those are tiny little shoe boxes. So anyway, decent view. The window does open so you can get some fresh air. That was my lodging in Tokyo. I'll show you my lodging in Nagano. It may surprise you what I chose. Hopefully I don't regret it. But first we got to get there. So heading to train station number 1 right now. Okay, so we had two options to get to Tokyo Station. I could have walked an hour and a half. Definitely not doing that with my luggage. I've used my Chevrolets enough in Tokyo already. So what I'm going to do is head to the Shinjuku Gyome station and take the Marunouchi line. I'm sure I'm pronouncing both of those wrong. That's why I'm going to put it up on the screen right there. That should be about a 28-minute train ride. And lucky for me, my favorite coffee shop in Shinjuku is on the walk down there. So I'm going to grab an espresso, get Java wasted, and we're going to hit some trains. First train is one of the basic commuter trains. Second train going to be a little more exciting. That'll be my first time on the Shinkansen bullet train here in Japan, which I'll be using a lot going forward to get around this beautiful, beautiful country without having to drive a right-hand drive vehicle on the left side of the road. Not quite ready for that. Yeah, so I'm still a newbie with these trains, so I almost kind of need this espresso right here from 8. This is my favorite espresso because I gotta get jacked up. I gotta get pumped, you know, for the trains here. They're intense. It said delay is expected. I got the Suica card in my Apple Wallet. It's super easy, so no more paper tickets. Basically, you just hit the plus sign in Apple Wallet, search SUICA, Suica, load it up from your debit card, and then you just tap your phone at all the toll booths. I should have done it in the beginning. A buddy of mine told me to do it, but I was like, nah, I'll just buy tickets. Don't do it that way. You saw in the first 24 hours in Tokyo video how that turned out. If you haven't seen that one, definitely check it out to see how not to do the train when you get to Tokyo. All right, let's do this. All right, my friends, we found it. Shinjuku Gome Station. We gotta follow the signs for the Marunouchi line right there. Down, down, down we go. Not today, train station. This time I got the Suica card. Just gonna tap and go. This should be easy peasy, lemon squeezy, although I haven't used this station before, so you never know. Ooh. Okay, tickets, recharge, Marunouchi line. So here's the moment of truth right here. We're gonna scan, we're gonna tap and go. And I'll show you this process versus the paper tickets. Okay, so there's the Suica card. Let's see if we can do this. All right, totally works. Sorry for the camera work. Hard to hold my phone, scan, and then I guess I'll get charged after. I got 5,000 yen on there, and I'll get charged based on how far I go when I scan out. So now I got to make sure I'm going the right direction. Let's see what we're looking like here. Yeah, that's what we want right there. Is the Yotsuya Tokyo Ikebukuro.
The local train
line
bound for Ikebukuro is arriving at track 2. Please wait behind the yellow warning box.
So I'm hoping this is the right one. We'll know shortly after I hop on this train. So we did that right. We're going from M10 to M17, I believe, is Tokyo Station, and we're now at M11. So that's right, we should be counting. Great success. So I'll put up on Google Maps, but it actually says on there what the cost should be. It says IC 209. So this should only be 209 yen, just a little over $1 for this ride. About $1.30, I think. And we're now at M12, so we get to go 7 stops. That saves us over an hour and a half walk. So the metro system's incredible. It's affordable. You just need to have that Suica card or pay the consequences. Okay, that's been pretty quick and painless. Just about 18 minutes into the ride, M16. That means the next stop is Tokyo Station. Then we get to... Okay. Wow, it is hot down here. Now we just need to find the JR line. It says JR line, Shinkansen. So actually pretty easy right there. So far. Much smoother with the Suica card for sure. Okay, I see the arrow right there, JR line Shinkansen to the right. Should be able to follow that. Now we gotta scan our IC card one more time to get through here. We should get charged 206 yen to get out based on our distance, and then we gotta rebuy the ticket for the Shinkansen. So yeah, I'm here right at 11 a.m. and just as expected, I'll put up on the screen there, I was charged 209 yen for that ride to get all the way across Tokyo. Pretty good distance for 209 yen. Gotta love that Suica card. But man, this is a busy station. Look at this right here. I mean, it is Tokyo Station. Okay, so I think I'm doing this right. We now have to scan to go through here. It says JR lines And then it says Shinkansen. We got the 2 Shinkansen options right there. So I think I'm just gonna scan and go for it. I didn't buy my ticket online. I was hoping to buy it at the JR East office. That says central entrance. So still a little bit of mystery here, but I think I'm just gonna scan and go through there. So that's pretty cool. The technology is fantastic. When you scan or tap your phone, when you have the Suica in your Apple Wallet, it actually shows you your balance on the screen on the turnstile. And I did actually use my very basic Japanese to ask someone if this was the way to the Nagano Shinkansen, and he said yes, so I'm just going for it. But man, this is still very confusing once you get through here to figure out. There's so many directions you can go, and I'm not really sure where the JR ticket there. Okay, there's the JR information here. We're doing this. Yes, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. So I just spoke with yet another incredibly friendly person. She wrote down this this information here, gate 20 to 23, the green gate, straight up the escalators. So at these information booths, sometimes they do actually speak English. She spoke fantastic English, but don't count on it. In the last train video, I had to just use my Japanese and body language. So it's hit and miss, but it looks like we're gonna get on the Hokiruku Shinkansen, which I think is the fastest one. Okay, so up the escalator we go, and everybody is on the left side because we're in Tokyo. Apparently in Osaka, you line up on the right side. So lots of cultural things to know here. And if you're just standing on the escalator in Tokyo anyway, you gotta be on the left side. And that's why right there, so the people in a hurry can walk by you on the right. Okay, let's find this. She said go straight. There should be a ticket counter. And then I don't see any gate numbers yet. We'll figure this out though with a little patience. Okay, I still don't see. This place is a labyrinth. I am so turned around. Look at this. I mean, it's just like escalators going up, down, every which way. This is crazy. Even with these little scribbled handwritten directions, I have zero clue. I'm just gonna go this way for a little bit, see what happens. At least they have food and beverage down here. Getting thirsty, it's hot down here. I don't think the ventilation, the air conditioning in this station is working. It's just super hot down here, guys. All right, let's see. And as you can see, just more options, more stairs, more escalators, more stairs going up that way. Shinkansen, I just saw a Shinkansen sign pointing this way. Oh, man. This is why I had that shot of espresso and the double XL stamina bowl. I knew this wasn't gonna be easy. See, this is not the Shinkansen we want. This is the Tokaido, and ChatGPT for sure said don't follow the Tokaido Shinkansen, but this is why I make these real life experience videos. This is what you can expect. I've done my research and I'm still kind of screwed right now. I have no ticket. I don't know which way to go. This says Tokaido Shinkansen, which is the one we don't want. So, man, I got dry mouth because it's super hot down here. Yeah, I really don't know. Okay, this says Shinkansen South Transfer. I don't think we want that either, but that says Tokaido Shinkansen that direction. It just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I mean, the best thing I can try to find is like JR East ticket booth is the way I understood it, but man, if you've ever been lost in a subway / train somewhere in the world, just type in the comments below lost and which city, because this type of thing makes like the Train Maya experience look like a child's play. Like you could just pin a note on your kid's backpack and send them on the Train Maya and they would definitely get there. But This is like the big leagues of train play here. So ChatGPT says allow for 20 minutes to make your transfer when you arrive in Tokyo Station. If it's your first time, I would allow for more. I at least just use my Suica card to buy a bottle of water. You gotta stay hydrated, keep cool, and keep a cool head in these situations. But this is a labyrinth, it's just insane. And I still have no idea which direction to go. I haven't bought my ticket, and I do not want to get on the wrong Shinkansen train going the wrong way. That would be a much bigger mistake than getting on the wrong commuter train for sure. Oh, hallelujah, okay. Whew, I was starting to lose hope a little bit, but look at this. I finally see the word Nagano on there. It says Shinkansen tracks, Tohoku, Yamagata, Akita, Hokkaido, via Nagano. Okay, that's all I need to see to give myself a little bit of hope, and then I guess the ticket office is supposed to be around here somewhere. I see Nagano this way. Shinkansen tickets, yes, look at this, guys. I chugged that whole bottle of water to at least achieve hydration. If I can achieve nothing else, I can achieve hydration. And look at this, Shinkansen tickets, yes, let's go. Woo. Okay, so got the tickets, 8,850 yen. We're here, we have to go around here, scan the ticket, and go down there. Okay, arigatou gozaimasu. Okay, so you actually have to pay cash or physical card, no tap, no IC card for that. 8,850 yen. I'll put up how much that is in US dollars on the screen. I got the 11:24 train. I did get a window seat. I'm hoping it's one with the best view. And that gives me another 12 minutes to get through, find the gate, which I believe is gate 20. You do not want to miss your train. I don't think they're going to give me a refund, so I better get moving. Whew, let's catch this train to Nagano. Okay, I'm super nervous to put these tickets in there, but I've been watching other people do it. You have to put in your ticket and the receipt, and then it gets stamped and comes out the other side. So stressful. I don't know how people do this on a regular basis. I guess practice makes perfect, but very stressful. So this has been a super humbling experience. I just asked another person for help. I thought you had to put both in, and she said put both in, and then it didn't work. So I had to go back and just put one through, and then it came out with the red stamp on there. Crazy. I don't know. Honestly, don't know how people can do this on a regular basis. It's like, I don't have any gray hairs on my head, but I wouldn't be surprised if when I get to Nagano, I'll have a couple gray hairs. We shall see. Okay, I see track 20 over here. I think that's where I need to go. Man. This might be, I might be making the case for just renting a car, honestly. And I think for the rest of this trip, I may start to just rent a car and drive, even though they drive on the left side with right-hand drive vehicles. I think I could handle that easier than constantly doing the train stations. It's been a great learning experience, but yeah, like my mouth is already dry again, maybe just from stress. I drank that whole bottle of water, and so here we have the South Transfer. Like, biggest fear is just getting on the wrong train, you know? But I think platform 20, track 20 we see here. But it doesn't leave for a while, so track 20, this gives me a little bit of time. I have about 10 minutes to make sure I'm in the right place. Says track 20 right there, and right here it says 20. Oh. So I do think this is actually right. It says second 1124, car number 5. I've got car number 5, seat 15A, 11 Where does it say the time? Okay, 11:24, August 18th. There we go. So yeah, I think I'm in the right spot. Now it's just a matter of chilling and waiting for this bullet train. Okay, I just spoke with some nice gentlemen from South Africa who did confirm I was in the right spot. They're like, just don't get on the next train, it's the next train. So that was the experience getting from Tokyo Station, or from Shinjuku to Tokyo Station, and then getting my ticket and getting to the right platform. Now let's see what this train is actually like. I don't know anything really about the train. I'm assuming there's a bathroom on there. I don't know if there's like a drink cart or a food cart. I'll show you the full actual train ride, the views from the train next. Thank you all for being here. If you appreciate my efforts, it means the world to me if you would just smash that like button. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. I feel like I've been through the meat grinder on this one. Okay, so this is the correct one. Looking at all the symbols, I could put it together right there. That is correct, but that's car 4. We need car 5, so we're boarding right there. Very excited actually for this train ride. This will be potentially the fastest train I've ever been on. I think these are quite a bit faster than anything I've been on, at least in the last few years. Definitely way faster than the train Maya that I took in Mexico from Cancun to Palenque. That was a fun ride, but that was 12 hours long. This, I'm gonna cover some serious distance in just a matter of about an hour and 20 minutes. So I'll show the view. I went the extra mile for you as always, got the window seat. Hopefully there's some nice scenery along the way. Let's do this. All right, first time stepping foot on the Shinkansen. No clue what to expect. 15A is what I'm looking for. Super comfy seats, guys. Seats have this little lever right here, and so nice 45-degree seat pitch right there. Oh. Window seat. Got the overhead luggage storage for the main bag. You really don't need to worry in Japan about anyone walking off with your luggage. But just to be safe, I do have all the mission critical stuff in the backpack there. Computer, and of course our good buddy Dronaldo. So I would say let's buckle up for the ride, but no need, no seatbelts. Let's do this. I can't wait to see how fast this thing mobs. From what I've heard, it's pretty fast. All right, leaving the station now. Que emoción. So apparently these ones get up at least to 177 miles an hour, depends on which model of train you're on. If you're on the Tohoku Shinkansen, the H5 series, those go 199 miles an hour top speed. So we should be in for a fun ride. Unlike the train Maya, we actually do have Wi-Fi. For those of you wondering, I'm connected to the JR East free Wi-Fi. Right. Okay, so getting up, walking around, we actually have bathroom situation here is on point. We've got the ladies right there, super ample. Got the men's room here. Wow, this is fancy. Check this out. It's a little small. It's a little small. It's got full-size urinal here Not seeing a place to go number 2 yet, but interesting, always interesting, the toilets and bathrooms in Japan. Let's see if they have a bidet somewhere on the train. So guys, current speed right now, 168 miles an hour, 270 kilometers an hour, just absolutely flying. Now that we are outside of the Tokyo metro area. Let's see. Alright, just about 40 minutes into the ride and leaving Takasaki Station. Such a comfortable train, I actually fell asleep. So relaxing. Super comfortable seats. Getting our first glimpse of the Japanese countryside. Absolutely gorgeous. Actually do pass by with a snack and coffee cart. That's nice. I could actually use a coffee because now that we have passed Takasaki, the views have gotten so much nicer. We're here in the Saku area on this train line and everything's just getting more and more green and beautiful. So excited to be up in the mountains. My ears actually just popped, so I think we are going up into the mountains of Nagano, where the '98 Winter Olympics were hosted. Sometimes when those oncoming trains are going fast enough, the wind displacement, the air displacement's enough to actually wake you up if you're sleeping. It's like just like that, my friends. An hour and 20 minutes in, and we are in Nagano City. That was so smooth and so quick, and you can see just surrounded by mountains here.
Please return the seat backrest, table, armrest in their place in consideration for other surrounding customers. Please cooperate for the next customer.
Stick around and I'll show you my lodging, show you exactly why. There's 2 reasons I picked this place. It's not something I normally do, but I've got my reasons, so stick around for that. We'll call that the bonus material for this video. So this is the scene just pulling into Nagano Station right now. Just about an hour and 25-minute trip. Incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, Nagano Station. Already a way more chill vibe at this station versus, say, Tokyo Station, Shinjuku Station, Shibuya Station. Looking forward to getting up into the mountains for some hikes actually in the coming weeks. Really hope you all come along for that. I've got some really beautiful hikes planned. And I just have to say the countryside, the Japanese Alps and surrounding area looks stunning. All right, I just keep acquiring more Japanese out of necessity. Now, even less folks are going to speak English, I believe, here in Nagano. So I just asked which exit. I asked these nice girls here in the gift shop, Dono de Gucci desu ka? I think that's right, for which exit. Dono de Gucci desu ka? They seemed to know what I was saying, and they said this exit and go that way, I guess. So it's still kind of confusing to me on like how to get out of here, and that you have to scan your IC even though you don't use it to get your Shinkansen ticket. You still have to scan to get out. So I'm gonna open up and get the Suica card out, the little penguin, my little buddy, and see if I can do this. Oh, please ask for assistance. Maybe it wants my Shinkansen ticket. It's such a weird concept to me to not be able to get out of a bus station or a train station. It's just really not a cool feeling. I don't know, the Suica card didn't work, guys. Let me know in the comments what I'm doing wrong, but maybe I need to put my Shinkansen tickets in there. But then if that doesn't work, then I don't have any tickets. One of the machines in the last train video just ate my tickets, so I haven't lost my good spirits, but I'm also like, okay, let me out of the train station. Okay, so once again, I just watched what other people do. This lady right here put in her Shinkansen ticket. So yeah, it looks like everybody's putting in the Shinkansen ticket. She scanned her IC card and that worked, so it doesn't always help to just observe. I'm gonna try to put this ticket in to get through there. Let's see if this works. Okay, so I put my Shinkansen ticket in there, but I kept my receipt, and the machine definitely kept my ticket. So that should, yes, okay, sweet. Let's go. So this looks like the exit right here to beautiful Nagano. Look at that. Something like out of a Studio Ghibli film right here. Absolutely, totally different vibe than Tokyo. Also, I have to say that people seem extra friendly, and I think they're pretty used to seeing like more foreigners in Tokyo than here based on what I'm seeing. People seem just kind of like intrigued and interested. Like, who is this guy? What's he doing in Nagano? Let's find out. So it's interesting, actually, right upon exiting, I came down to this other exit, and there's a grocery store literally under the train station, which is so convenient. The AC's cranked. I'm craving fruit. I'm super thirsty. It's hot, and it looks like they have all sorts of good stuff to hydrate. May have to come back for one of these giant watermelon once I get checked in. Man, that looks good. Okay, they have like little fruit platters. Some watermelon like that would do the trick. Yes. Yeah, you're coming with me, watermelon. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Get in my belly. Oh, it's good. Oh, so I'm back to life after that watermelon. Needed some good hydration. Now, as many of you can see, off in any direction, you can see nature, you can see green mountains, you can see forest. And for those of you who follow the channel, you know that's a little bit more my vibe, so I'm super excited to be here in Nagano. Now let's talk about lodging. I'll tell you the cost of my lodging for the entire week at the very end of the video. But I did something I haven't done in years, okay? So check this out. I'm staying at a backpackers hostel for two reasons. Reason number one, it's close to Nagano Station, and I'm going to be using that station again. I used it obviously to arrive on the Shinkansen, and I knew I would be tired when I arrived. And then convenience, I knew it would be, you know, amongst grocery stores and things like that. Reason number two that I got a backpackers hostel is that I want to meet people. I want to meet like-minded people, outdoors people who have already maybe done some hikes or who are planning to do some hikes and are going to be willing to come with me and do things as a group. I spent basically my entire time in Tokyo wandering around alone, which was fantastic. I kind of needed that, to be honest. But in Nagano, changing it up, backpacker hostel. I'll show you what this place is like. I'm gonna see if they'll let me either check in early or leave my luggage so I can walk around, and then I'll share the price with you, what I paid for the entire week on booking.com. Let's get over there. 5-minute walk from the station. You really can't beat that. Okay, my friends, I'll put up on Google Maps right where this spot is, but we've already arrived. It's called the Local Knot. It says it's closed. We hope to see you soon. I'm gonna see if I can ring the bell and somehow get checked in, but the location looks fantastic. The price was excellent. Let's see how the common areas are though. I didn't just want to book this because of the location and to meet people. I also booked it because the reviews were fantastic. One review said that they actually slept better here than they did previously at an actual hotel. So I don't know if that's because of the being amongst other backpackers or travelers or foreigners or what, but let's find out. We gotta head inside. All right, so I'm already feeling right at home here, and I'm actually realizing there was more than 2 reasons I wanted to stay in a place like this. But first, I won't keep you waiting. I'll give you the price. I paid 31,853 yen for the entire 7-night stay. But also, one thing I was really missing being in a hotel wasn't just that I felt isolated. I was missing cooking because I went to a couple grocery stores and I found Australian beefsteak. I found wild caught salmon, and I had no way to cook, and I love to cook. So let me give you the tour here. Also, I think another thing that I didn't think of was just how much I missed that feeling of being part of a family. And Yugo, the owner here, has treated me like family already. And they have kitchen. Hey Yugo.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Showing the kitchen. Good. Do you want to say hi to YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. This is Yugo, the owner.
Hello.
Good vibes.
Welcome to Nagano City.
So so you can see what I'm talking about. Pure good vibes. We have a kitchen right through here. We've got coffee, fridge, and so now I can come in here and make Isakaya. Can make good food, fully equipped kitchen, multiple refrigerators, and so I'm gonna be in here cooking up a storm. That little grocery store where I just bought the watermelon had this dark red, beautiful wild caught salmon. So maybe I'll have to show the grocery store. Just type grocery prices in the comments below and I'll show just how much more economic and nutritional it really looks to cook your own food here. But let's check out the actual lodging and common areas. And so we have access to a guitar, which I love. And also this is a journaling hostel, so we do journaling in the evenings. And you have this beautiful space with games. You got books. I can sit here and chill and read. So you see it's a much more intimate feeling. And I also mentioned to Yugo, the owner, that I wanted to do some hiking while I was here. And he's like, oh, I know the best hikes. So already I have this wealth of knowledge. Also, I want to share the Wi-Fi speeds. We got 40 maxing out on the upload, 26 on the download. So the Wi-Fi will be plenty strong. So I can sit right here and edit this video for you all. And the bunk itself, I'm in a shared room, which I haven't done for years, and I've been told in Japan that the people are so respectful and so kind and so honest, and that's been my experience so far, that if you are going to stay in a shared room, Japan is the place to do it. So I'm up here on floor number 2. And the lodging is expensive. A lot of hotels are very expensive in Nagano, and I just didn't feel like the value was there. Yet here we've got coin laundry, so we can do laundry right on site. 100 yen coins. We have a drying area right here, and beautiful place to do hygiene. We've got a hair dryer, and the bathroom is just fine. Got the bidet and everything. And then I got this room for the most part. Oh, I don't want to forget the showers look plenty nice as well. So we have the showers here. And right upon entering, they gave me some slippers so I could take my shoes off, be respectful, and wear slippers. Got another shower right here, which I'll be using soon because I smell like a goat. So let's open this room up. And this will be home for the next 7 days. And super big spaces actually. Some of the capsule hotels in Tokyo are actually smaller than this. And so this right here will be my bunk. Got some outlets, reading light, place to hang some stuff. Luggage is completely safe right here. So guys, I know the video is getting a little bit long, but that's my entire experience from Tokyo, from Shinjuku to Tokyo Station to Nagano to my new lodging, totally demystified, so you kind of know what to expect if you're wanting to do this. And now you have a really good option for lodging, especially if you're a budget traveler. I always try to bring budget traveler content when I can, and if that's you, type budget traveler in the comments below. I appreciate each and every one of you being here. Until next time, guys, probably see you from the mountains up there. Rope Monster out.